Welcome to RPG. God damn it!
I read it as well, and it's so funny.
That was so Chris.
Wellington. Yeah,
was
we
so
got the
Chris.
fucking best ever producer count-in, and then I'm like gearing up. I got the energy. I'm ready to freaking get into it, and then Rachel,
I fucked up.
our Wellington's complaining about something again. But anyway,
Okay.
welcome. We got Rachel on the horn.
Yeah, it's me. Hello. I
Whoa.
did that. Yeah. Hi.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's badass.
Can I
That's
have
it.
that?
You just own that.
Wow.
That's-
Yeah.
Can I have the horn, please?
Off you go.
Wow, Tom's got the horn.
Yeah.
And he's he's running. He's
I'm out of here.
damn. All right, well.
Hey, wait, get back here, you fucker.
Oh shit. Some unnamed, unintroduced person is beating the shit out of Tom.
Jesus.
Wait, who is that? He's got the horn now.
I've got the horn. It's me. I Torben. I brought it back from.
Wow.
Tom's in a. Oh, he's back. Oh,
Oh, okay. Hi.
dare show your face around here.
Torben,
not
I'm
again.
scared to even ask, but can I just have the horn for
Yeah,
a
you
second?
can have the horn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm Zed, and I got the horn now. And this is too dangerous. So I'm
breaking it.
I'm tossing it into the fires of Mount.
Everything we worked so hard for.
All right.
No.
Well,
Well.
this is a podcast that we do.
It certainly is. What kind of podcast?
It's D&D related.
Good.
We read out absolutely cooked Reddit posts about D&D.
Nice.
Yeah.
And not about Wellington.
Not about Wellington.
Nothing
Right,
about
And
Wellington.
you know, what was the post about? Give me the headline. No, you don't necessarily need to find it again.
Someone was like, why are there like 500 cops in Wellington today? And the response was something like, they're not cops, it's a stripper convention. And so that's what I was
That's sick.
That's
about
good.
to
That's
read
pretty
out.
cool.
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Maybe they're playing hide
ruined
and
that
seek.
intro.
I wish.
Oh, so fun.
It would be sick if, like, one time we came in here to record and Joel just had
Who was missing?
a bunch of
Oh.
A bunch of
There was a
cops.
bunch of strippers.
Oh, right.
And we just got to do the whole
Yeah.
thing with strippers just like doing lap dances for us.
Yeah,
Acceptable.
that's what I
That's totally fine.
Anything,
Did you say you hope that he goes missing? Tom?
No. What?
Well, how would we
No,
get
I
into
said
his
the
apartment?
stripper thing.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's what I said.
How am I the good guy? Shall we crack into our first post from some lovely Reddit D&D
I can't wait
players?
for this episode of wholesome Reddit D&D
Yay.
posts.
Wholesome fun. Yeah,
I
Alright,
love Reddit.
So this one, we're cracking things off with a sad one.
All
That's
right.
not wholesome.
You know, this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
And every now and then I like to just throw a sad one in there.
Yeah.
This
Bring it.
one is titled "My Players Broke My Heart Today,"
Oh
and
my
there's a little
God.
broken heart emoji.
That's heavy.
Aw.
All right.
It's a table dispute.
Can't
Get
wait to
ready
make
for what
fun
to
of
do
this
to
guy.
DM.
So, I was looking forward to hosting my party at my house. I cleaned my carpets. I bought snacks.
Oh no.
Oh,
I bought a bunch of cool miniatures, etc. Then,
God.
an hour before the game is supposed to start, where do we think this is going?
They cancel.
Yeah, they cancel.
no one
What would
shows
you
up.
do and what would you think? Like,
What
this
would
is
you do?
Tail.
They should have been asking these questions.
yeah, they did that.
Tails
That
over the
40-point survey.
The-
You
the
know?
I'll
question
tell you,
is-
you're onto something.
They all
level?
had a mother was all in hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An hour before the game is supposed to start, 3 people out of 6 drop out. Now I am still going to play because we have 3 players and a newbie showing up. But it's still making me sad. I'm in my bathroom basically crying right now because I feel like all this effort was for nothing. Do they think I'm a bad DM?
Yes.
Do they not want to play with me anymore? Yes. IDK. Why would they do that? At least tell me a day ahead of time so it's not a surprise. D&D is basically the only social interaction I
Jesus
get outside of Rogue. It's a joy every time I get together with my players, but it feels like they don't care. Now, that is actually
That sucks.
that is pretty sad.
Yeah.
And I want to commiserate. But wait, Tom, you seem like you're poised, ready to say something.
Yeah.
No?
Not yet.
I was gonna say
You're waiting for more.
Yeah.
this was like a bit of a roller coaster for me because I think as a DM I feel like and Tom, I'm sure you can relate to this. It does always suck when people cancel and you put a lot of work into planning a session.
Yeah.
But the thing is that
It was COVID, okay? Fuck.
they got off easy because 3 out of 6
3
didn't
is-
drop out.
Yeah. And a newbie.
One of them's the new guy, and
yeah.
there are like 3 people's planning to play a
Like,
D&D
if you're
game.
playing,
Glass half
then
full.
you're winning. You know.
Also, the way that post ended got me thinking.
Yes.
He said that she said that D&D was their way of like socializing, right? That seems to imply that they play D&D somewhat regularly.
Right.
No, it doesn't.
It could, maybe they just
Right.
don't.
And that because the thing is, if they don't play very often, and it's their only social contact,
Right.
that's why it's hitting so hard.
No, I get that.
You know,
but what
I
I'm
mean,
saying is that
potentially.
it seems to imply that in the past, everyone has showed up.
Right.
They've got a new player.
Yeah.
So this seems like, is this happening regularly? Are they often dropping out,
Yeah.
or is this just like have they
Was it the
they dropped
volume
out
of
of
people?
one session?
Yeah, or is it
I think-
now that is 3? Because maybe one person cancels. Okay,
It's
but
fine,
3
but the fact that
just
3
like
drop
so
out, it's like an
maybe-
abnormally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Abnormality.
this person, is definitely
Abnormally.
getting. I will say, I think that they're. I get why they're upset because I think
Oh,
that
yeah,
they're
it
taking
sucks.
it. It definitely sucks, and they're taking it personally that
Especially
people
when you
didn't
do all
come.
that prep work.
Yeah.
Like if you set the whole place up
You
to have
vacuum.
guests, like it doesn't matter what you're doing. D&D, any kind of social gathering, like a party or whatever, you do all your work to like make the space nice and good.
Yeah.
And then people very last minute decide not to show. That does hurt.
Yeah.
That does suck.
What I
Definitely.
find really interesting is like D&D is the most known, like well-known thing where this happens, where people will just cancel
Yes,
or no
that's
show. Out of like
true.
any social thing, it's D&D that people will just like
Yeah.
not go to, which is
Why
like
do
so
people do
weird.
that?
I refuse to show up to most of these.
Yeah, it's being real tough.
That's why Zed has to bring you strapped to his back, Tom. That's,
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
true.
that happens.
Kicking and
Yeah.
screaming
Yeah.
the whole way.
and you
Yeah.
understand that now.
Yeah.
That's why.
Not quite, but
It does, it does seem like they have a big group as well. Like
6 people's a lot.
6 is good, and the fact that there was 3 that didn't show up and that they still have enough people to play. Like these are silver linings.
It sounds salvageable.
Glass
Yeah.
half full, yeah.
But when you put a lot of work into prepping,
But it
if
does
you have-
suck.
Yeah, especially if you got like special character stuff planned and that
Yeah.
person isn't
Yeah.
there. It's a bummer.
Is this
Oh,
is this a warning to us? Because
yeah.
Tobin can't show up to any of these.
well, no, I
Fully
can
booked.
for now.
Oh,
I'll definitely be there.
You better always be here,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna strap you to my back too.
No.
he's gonna carry
Whoa.
both of us in.
Zed, you're gonna have jacked legs, man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
does.
those-
You seen those
It's
quads?
gonna be the quad
I've seen
god.
his feet. I'm looking at
Not in
the.
detail.
Check
Like,
that out.
Tom,
Yeah,
are
looking
you
at them
okay?
under the screen.
Are you okay, Tobin? You mentioned feet now.
I'm just
I think 3 or
warming
4
up
times.
our listeners to the concept of an OnlyFans.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
introduce them slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have
Got
to be
it, got it,
sexual
got it.
though.
No.
OnlyFans can be for anything.
It can be for seeing your fans.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
right.
Interacting
The
with your direct
only
specific
fans.
fans.
Since there's nobody really here to make fun of, should we offer? Is there any advice that we could offer to this player?
Counter argument. Let's make fun of this guy.
Yeah,
Yes, okay,
that
absolutely.
seems like a lame direction.
That's
Absolutely dork, dude. Wait, well, let's see. He cleaned his carpets. Pff, lame. Bought snacks. Bunch of cool miniatures.
It makes you sad.
They don't.
miniatures.
They don't fuck at all.
Holy shit! You went way too
sorry.
far.
No,
What
because
were
they
you gonna
don't.
say?
That's their
I
social
don't say.
directions.
Is there any advice that we have? For this? it's a tricky
Don't put in so much fucking effort, dude.
Yeah.
I think you just got to have like really special stuff happen this session, so that next session
Yeah.
when people come, then they'll have
Super
missed out on like
jealous.
all this like cool shit that happened.
Yeah.
It's gotta-
And they have FOMO.
they'll have
Yeah.
big FOMO.
Cancel
Yeah,
on
that's true.
all of your friends' plan as like
Yeah.
a vengeance type thing.
Yeah.
Like for like, you know?
Also, maybe find an additional hobby.
Yeah.
So that you don't
Like
put all of your social focus on
boxing.
one thing.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider
Or
Or other
your-
violent
Di-
sports.
yeah, diversify your portfolio of
Of
interests,
social. Yeah,
social
exactly.
interests.
Yeah.
consider how big is your back? How small are your friends?
Oh, true.
I'm an idiot.
Are you willing to pick
God,
them
he's
all
good.
up just to get them to your place?
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
perfect call back.
Did it again.
Bo.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
Another.
She call on my back.
I was just about to do that. You dog.
Yo.
That was my bit.
For context,
Boys, stop fighting.
before the
Jimmy keeps stealing all my lines.
oh god, now I'm not even gonna explain it. The audience doesn't get the context
That
for
doesn't
that.
matter.
Says them faster than I do.
Okay, so what do we? What do we think this guy? Well, do we think that the players that didn't show up fuck? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
they're
really.
fucking each
yeah,
other.
they're
That's
the
why they're
problem
not there.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do think that they're all in a polycule.
Maybe,
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
think they were all fucking, and that's
Yeah.
why they didn't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. That's more advice.
And
Get,
the DM?
get out there, get on
Out
that
there,
shit.
Start,
Yeah.
start fucking your friends.
Yep, easy.
Problem
So,
solved.
wow, we're so smart.
We're
We're-
really good at this.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is a great advice podcast.
We're actually
listen to
too
this for
good.
advice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for sincere
Agony
good
and who,
advice.
right?
Okay. Oh, this is another. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think this one's too long. God damn.
Oh no.
No.
Actually, most of this is an update.
Ooh.
I think I can do this one. This one
We're gonna
is
need the update.
much like the one that we did in a previous, in a different RPG horror stories episode. This is a bit of a detective situation.
Ooh. Put
And-
on your hats, gentlemen. Your deer stalkers.
Yes,
Mama.
we're going into
Mama.
into the detective town. Put on your deer stalkers and your monocles.
Ooh.
a bit of
monocles.
Oh.
Yeah,
Get out the moustache wax.
Not like a
I definitely meant
magnifying glass.
magnifying glass. So
Your
this is titled.
magnification monocle.
Yeah. Oh God. This is titled. I suspect my DM is targeting my character.
Ooh, is this?
We have met this before. It's not the same one with an update, is it though?
This is like a reverse to the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully this is one I've already read, right?
Because then the update is that's spicy. 'cause
Nah,
we've
I
already
don't
done
think
that.
No, you haven't.
Dang.
Okay, so and I am a bit of an unreliable narrator because I might skip out some parts of this.
Oh.
Does the story start? I keep stretching, and my DM thinks that I'm looking behind the screen.
I have back problems.
I need to roll digitally because I have
I watch
arthritis.
so many videos, so I know
many.
how it works.
So unfortunate.
Okay, I started playing with a group a couple months ago, and every time we get into combat, my character is always the target of the enemies. Our party is made up of 5 level 4 characters. Our cast: Zealot Barbarian, Fiend Warlock, Hexblade Warlock, Arcane Trickster,
Ooh.
War Domain Cleric, which is his character. So he's the cleric,
Okay. The plot thickens.
and the rest are
Clue
all...
number 1: he's a cleric.
This is an unseemly bunch. We've got warlocks, rogues, and barbarians.
Fiendish warlocks, no less.
Yeah, fiendish warlocks.
Warlocks of the fiendish variety. And any one of them could be
Guilty.
the DM.
Which one is the
Which
DM?
one? Who's pulling
we
the string?
Who pulls the strings?
Old puppets tangled in the strings. Since I wear heavy armor and a shield, I'm usually in the front lines with the barbarian and the hexblade.
Number 2.
Clue number 2.
They're the furthest, closest character.
Clue number 1, they are the tank. I have the sentinel feat, so I can do opportunity attacks against enemies who attack the other frontliners. However, the DM says that the enemies know I have the feat. Okay.
How?
That's immediately such bullshit.
Yeah.
And as such, they always attack me. Interesting. Given that I only have a D8 hit die and foes always gang up on me, I'm usually the first one going down, and the party needs to buy potions to heal me.
Oh, yeah, because he's the healer.
Yeah. When I created my character, my idea was to be on the front lines, healing and supporting the marshals with stuff like magic weapon, guiding bolt, aid, and healing word. Nevertheless, I find myself on the opposite end of the spectrum, dying on the ground and needing to be healed.
Bleeding out every time.
Now we are traveling to Avernus, and my DM wants to cut divine intervention from my character because gods can't show up in Avernus.
God is dead here.
Yeah,
And your character in particular is fucked.
Is that a canon place?
Avernus is one of the layers of hell. It's
Okay.
like the first layer of hell, I think, that you go into. It's where all the devils hang out. It's a whole campaign setting. You can buy a module, and there's like soul coins. Seems like a pretty cool setting, actually.
Whoa, you've really read into this.
Yeah, well,
You're aware of the economy of this system.
on not another D&D podcast.
What the fuck?
They spend time in Avernus.
There's another one?
Yeah. Wait, hang on.
Wait.
Zed, cut that out.
Zed, cut that out.
And also, Rachel, just so you know, divine intervention is an ability that clerics have where their god like intervenes for them. Pretty
It's
literal.
like a low chance. Like it's not common for it to work.
Yeah,
But
until
your
you get
god
to
will
level
just be
20.
like, don't worry about it, pal.
"Yo, I got you,
I
fam."
got you.
Cleric and paladin.
Different.
Yeah, different.
Similar was the word I was going to use.
They
Okay.
both are godly fellas.
They are God-fearing gentlemen.
Yeah.
But
God
paladins
botherers.
are like the fighty class,
Yeah.
whereas clerics are the healy class.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But they're kind of
But
two
they're
sides of the
also-
same coin.
Yeah.
And can you have a pocket cleric that you carry around just in order to aid one's Bradicus, or no?
Just pocket paladins,
Magic
I'm afraid.
yeah. Only
Just healing
paladins come
potions.
pocket-sized.
Darn it. Not
so-
even a halfling.
They
Strapped to your back. There you go.
they continue.
I find
I'm
myself
tired of
funny.
being the enemy's punching bag and unable to do anything with my character. I'm tired of not being able to use my class features because because I die due to not being piled on. On top of that, both the DM and the rest of the party say I am overpowered and should go in the front lines.
Get in there, you dog.
Go, Tango!
Please, not again.
No.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
What's more to the breach? Besides, my character is rarely given time to speak during important party meetings.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
And the DM himself said last session that my cleric is going to play the role of an NPC.
What?
What?
What a
the
second.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
this is not a character. This is not a character target. This is you.
Meanwhile, the warlocks are getting all the love from the DM with powerful familiars and homebrew features that allow them to dish out extra damage and tamper with souls.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Besides having way more moments to excel and kick ass, When we asked my DM what his favorite class was, he answered with Warlock. And I suspect he is bleeding his preference into bias towards Warlocks in the campaign. Any help would be greatly appreciated. I actually have a theory here, but I want to hear...
I've got a piece of advice.
Oh, yeah?
Ask your DM if you can do a respec, and then respec into the filthiest metagaming, like broken build you can find. You know, if they want to play that game, you know,
Fucking
toss
play
the ball
that
to
game.
them. Go ham.
Yeah, play a if they like Warlocks so much, play a coffee lock.
Yeah. do some serious
Just do some
work.
crazy broken shit.
Yeah, make something broken.
I actually think that there's a couple things here where they say
Some clues?
some clues.
Oh my god.
Clue number
What did they do?
Oh my god, his deerstalker is strapped on so tight.
so tightly. It's choking
so
off my
small.
airways, so I have to hurry through this.
You're gonna make it.
You really got like 3 sizes too small on that one.
So clue number 1, they mention that everybody keeps saying that they're overpowered and putting them at the front lines. And clue number 2, they said that the DM has a preference for warlocks and gave the warlocks extra
shit.
abilities. And there in the meta of D&D, in the discussion, people do reference clerics as being quite strong as a class and warlocks as being quite weak as a class. And I wonder if this DM has kind of
Built a bias.
Yeah, interpolated that, and he's like, well, I'll balance things out. I'll give the warlocks a bunch of homebrew stuff to make them stronger, and I'll just sort of rag on the cleric.
Rag on this fucker.
Because I don't really like his style.
Fuck that guy.
I'm so interested by the fact that the rest of the party is also like, yeah, you're overpowered.
Yeah, I know.
Get in the front
Get back in there.
And that's definitely our personal opinion, and not because we're sucking up to the DM who happens to like warlocks, just coincidentally.
Yeah.
But so I think, yeah, it's either the DM does have something going on, or this guy's telling a very one-sided version of
That's
events.
true.
Maybe this guy really is just broken overpowered.
Yeah.
Because so the DM straight up said, your character's going to be an NPC soon.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
a clue.
funny.
That
What
we
does
probably-
that mean? Like,
What does
that would be an
mean?
insane thing to say to a player.
That is a crazy thing to say to somebody. That's kind of like going up to somebody at a party and being like, "You're
gonna
gonna
die
be
soon."
fired soon."
Yeah. Like,
like-
you'll be passed out
What?
drooling soon.
No.
It's a really weird. It is very ominous.
It's so ominous.
Yeah, your character's going to be an NPC soon.
Just by the way.
What?
Yeah, that is crazy. Like,
Now, which one of them is the DM?
You said there's an
true.
update to it, right?
there is an update. Do you guys need more
So
context?
is the DM
I'm
playing as a
so
character
interested.
too?
Definitely curious.
Is the DM playing as a character?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Unless.
behind the scenes.
I've got an idea.
Do you have an idea?
Well, which is that this guy should just let themselves be killed and then just
Ooh,
be a new
No,
character.
you love your characters though.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't
But
kill
he's not
my
loving
character
his
for-
gameplay.
The party would force the potions down his throat.
Yeah. No, you
Come
don't.
over here.
We need a punching bag.
Let
And
me
it's you,
die.
motherfucker!
so grim.
Please.
Anything but that.
Your god isn't here in the furnace.
No one can help you now.
I think there is also just one piece of, I think, genuine advice that I would give, and that is air your grievances with your DM. Tell your DM you
Confrontation.
think that you're being picked on, or it feels like you're being picked on, and you might get a better insight to the situation, or the situation could change. And I think like a lot of these like D&D horror stories can really be resolved by just a little bit more communication.
Direct communication?
Yeah.
Like, what? It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be confrontational. You could just be have a conversation.
I don't
Yeah.
think that anybody on this subreddit is capable of that.
That's fair.
Oh, shit.
I don't think
It is
anybody
Reddit after all.
I don't think
What's
anybody
the top comment?
the top comment.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
The top comment is, sorry, but enemies know you have their feet. Is
Cool.
the
Yeah, that's-
dumbest
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I've heard in a while from a
That's
DM.
so
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
actually.
It is. There's definitely, I think, the evidence is weighing against the DM here.
If
The
any of the other
blonde-
players have a feat, surely you can be like, why don't they know about those feats?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, especially because there are some feats that are, you could argue, are more visual or whatever, but Sentinel is
you could argue that
Not,
Sentinel
like-
is like the enemies could pick up on it after a little bit. Like after a
Yeah.
couple rounds of seeing like what it does, they could
smart-
identify the target.
definitely like
Yeah.
it would be a cool way to show that a
Clever enemy.
switched on enemy is like you do it a couple times and that they clock it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That could be a really fun combat if it was novel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it seems like this is like straight out of the gate every single time,
Yeah.
which
Or
is bad.
What's the update? Let's get that.
So
Update us.
Point
yeah,
two.
so the update is that last night we had a session and I talked to the DM. Holy shit.
Oh
Ooh,
my god.
go baby, go go.
That's good advice, Tom.
Hell yeah.
He understood my concerns about becoming the enemy's punching bag and
Told you to fuck off.
and he told you to get
If you don't like it, stop playing,
and
asshole.
he killed me. He killed my
in
character.
real life.
Instead of malware.
Yeah.
Hey, here's this casual link.
Wait.
Whoa, to malware.
Yeah, he understood my concerns about becoming the enemy's punching bag and not being able to help the party due to being too busy bleeding out on the floor. Many of you suggested I spam the dodge action and shield of faith on myself, and that is what I did. I have to say, combat went much better that session.
When I played really defensively.
I tanked for the party. I was only hit one time in the entire session, effectively while the barbarian and the hexblade killed the enemies. I felt much more effective at the end of my talk with the DM. He agreed that every enemy knowing that I have the feat didn't make sense.
Hell
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
he's admitting to
This
is
DM is
crazy.
Gosh.
they're evolving.
Wow.
Oh my god, some DMs can be good.
Wow, nuance. Yeah, honestly, it seems like a frigging ultimate dub for
That's a win.
just honest and open communication, which
Talk to your DM.
is kind of beta.
That's true.
Which makes me think that this guy doesn't fuck.
I
I think
think
that DM might.
like me, it's better to just
True.
seethe.
Yeah, I think seething is. I think
Seething.
keep all your energy in. You know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like no
And
nut
passive
November.
become
aggressively
visibly
communicate.
upset, but don't identify the problem. you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't directly
yeah.
tell and remind the DM over and over again when
No,
you're disappointed
like
by
the
your
way
choices.
certain magic items may or may not work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you would never do that. No.
I guess the DM is the person in question here. I feel like they do. I feel like they do fuck, and I think that
The
this
DM
might be a
fucks.
rare scenario where they were able to.
They're not used to not fucking everywhere,
Oh my god.
Oh,
and they weren't fucking as their character, right?
You know what? This DM's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, but hang on a
charged.
sec. Wait, what was the NPC thing though?
Yeah.
It's so
Let's
Yeah.
bring it back to that.
I'm so confused.
unresolved.
We covered a bunch of the things that probably tie into that. So the way that we know the DM likes warlocks, he's kind of showing a bias, but he needed to have that conversation with the player, and like having now had that conversation with the player, he's probably going to enjoy a more dynamic play session or combats. Before that he was like, well, this guy's not doing much, so fuck this guy. He's going to be an NPC, But now he's actually spoken up and he actually wants to change what's happening, it's going to make it more interesting for the DM as well, right?
Does it
He wants
happen
to keep him.
if our
Surely.
character's performance gets low? Do we become NPCs?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you guys, I have a
I'm
little...
going to remove your character from the story.
Your KPIs are getting low.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm keeping track of all you guys' KPIs.
Oh no.
Like funny roleplay moments.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you guys have stats. I have character sheets for you guys.
Oh my
on-
God.
behind my DM screen.
oh my god.
Tom couldn't show up for this session, so I'm going to play him instead.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually it's just gonna be me playing by myself.
You know what? What's different?
Hey, listen, if I can come to RPG horror stories and just sit here with my mouth taped shut, you can do that, Tom.
That's true. Yeah, you did do that one time.
That's true.
And
That-
drunk,
that
apparently.
did happen.
That's canon. Okay. Shall we move on to one final?
Give us
yes,
another.
let's.
Another.
Yeah.
Another.
Another.
Bring me more.
This is an actual RPG horror story. This is not a
Oh, this one's
dispute.
spooky.
Yeah, this is actually a spooky one.
Oh, I got my blanket all wrapped up around my shoulders.
Oh, with a little hot chocky.
That's a cool
Let me
back
just
too.
double check. It's not deeply horrifying.
Oh my god, so many slurs.
Oh,
I
terrible.
can't read this one.
All right. So, DM bans everything to do with my character because he can't kill them fast enough. Now,
And the DM is the bad
Clue
guy.
number one.
clue number one. Now, I will say, this is about Lancer, which I
Oh,
don't
that's
believe any of us have played.
No,
I know
that's,
what that
that's an
is.
uncommon class.
Now, it's not a super.
Subclass.
Yeah. Oh no, not the. It's Lancer is the name of a TTRPG.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. So and there's not like a mechanically heavy post, but I just thought I'd put that out there. So I was introduced to Lancer, a mech-based TTRPG by the DM.
Mech based.
Yeah, sounds kind of
kinda
sick.
Yeah.
I came up with a character who would prioritize survival over all other engineering considerations. Engineering in this.
Well, mech based.
So they're playing a class called a Metal Mark, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds fucking sick.
That's over.
And the DM seemed frustrated with how effective the invisibility effects I was getting were.
How dare you?
I should be clear that I was a complete beginner to the system. And even and even if I wanted to break the game, I wouldn't know how. I pointed the DM towards actions meant to counter stealth effects. But after getting some bad rolls and some unrelated frustrations, he canceled the session early.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
As the DM. Also, can I just say, this guy, the guy doing the post, definitely fucks already.
Yes.
Schooling the DM
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
halfway through a game.
100%.
Be like, maybe you could try doing some of these.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Have you considered doing the anti-stealth things?
Yeah, this guy just rocks up, never played this game before, just absolutely killing it. The DM trying to like beat him. Very
Yeah.
antagonistic. The next morning, I see a message in the group chat about how every action, specialization, and effect related to my class was completely banned going forward.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god.
The mech I chose, the skills I chose, even the ability to hide at all were to be permanently and immediately excluded from the game.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
I left the group after that.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is some insane pettiness.
Yeah, that guy has like issues. I think that guy has very little control over other elements of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty bad. Like to cancel session early is like
And then also just ban a class that someone's already playing.
And to
Because they're playing too well?
Yeah.
also, like, it's so specific because they didn't just ban the class, but they specify
Concept
every,
of hiding as
like,
well.
yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine if in D&D you're just like, listen, ranged combat, out.
Yeah.
You cannot make any
Yeah.
kind of
It would be
ranged
like
attack.
it would be like if if like you had a particularly good session, Tom, and then the next session I was like, okay, so I've got a list of things that I'm banning: wizards,
Spells.
humans,
Skateboards.
spells,
Skateboards, yeah.
divination,
Drug
just in
taking.
general, drugs.
The concept of drugs
Yeah,
Yeah. Prestidigitation out.
out, completely gone.
yeah,
That is insane.
yeah. It's a hectic. It's
Man came down with the fucking executioner's axe on that one.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
I wonder if Lancer is a fun system,
I
fun
hate
mech
it.
based
If
system.
they've got such bullshit mechanics
Yeah, I
that
don't
I
wanna touch it.
refuse.
Oh,
I'll only play if there's no hiding.
this is funny. The first comment is from somebody who plays Lancer, and they
An
say,
expert.
Lancer is pretty well balanced.
Right out of the gate.
Wow, yeah, the DM doesn't give a fuck.
He says that the NPCs get cool stuff too, so it should have been pretty easy for him to deal with your stealth.
To be fair, the DM did deal with the stealth problem.
True, by canceling the session. Yeah, actually, true. Yeah. Oh God, That's so
Rather
funny.
burn it all down
That's so
and
good.
salt the earth
Yeah,
strategy,
the guy
but-
writing that post fucks so hard.
So hard.
Yeah. Too hard for the DM.
Can I
Way
ask
too
a
hard.
silly question, maybe?
Sure,
Absolutely not. This is a serious.
Wait, raise your
podcast.
hand.
Wow. Thank you.
Do you
Yes,
have the horn?
Torben?
Oh my god, it was
That was me.
so
I was just
bad.
a little
as well.
late.
Jesus Christ!
You
For
told me
anybody
to raise
listening,
my
Yeah, I saw
Rachel.
what's happening. I read it. I'm sorry. It was
For the
just a
love of
moment too
God.
late. Damn. Okay.
Um,
Anyway.
It's
yeah.
like watching a car crash
I'll
every
leave.
time.
I'll just leave. Okay, bye.
Surely.
What's the difference between a TTRPG and an RPG?
Oh, in this context,
Tabletop.
actually,
Tom's so ready to answer.
I think TTRPGs are just like ones where you have to be rolling dice and you tend to have like pencils and paper and that.
Oh, so,
no,
It's
sorry.
just,
so that's
I think
D&D's
T
an
just
art.
stands for tabletop.
Yeah,
so
I
I
think
in this context, usually they're always.
I think you
TTRPGs.
have. I think they sometimes like distinguish between TTRPGs and pen and paper RPGs, though, right?
Oh,
Or like a miniature based
Like pen and
thing,
paper
or
ones where you don't have dice or anything; it's just pencils and
Like
paper.
Vampire
the Masquerade?
Inspectors does use a dice, right?
Tom,
Inspectors does you dice, yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not a tabletop one, right?
I'm honestly.
So
Well,
you
I
can-
came
like,
into this one
video-
so hard, but I'm starting to question myself.
Well, like video game RPGs, are just
There we
RPGs.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
RPGs
yeah.
like
Okay.
the broad category.
Yeah.
TTRPG is
Like-
the one that you play over a table.
RPG
Yeah.
you can play anywhere, but
Yeah.
TTRPG
You need a table.
That's for table. That's for
Yeah.
friends.
That's proof.
Mhm.
In case anybody at home thought we didn't have a table,
It's literally made of wood.
Mm.
got a table right there.
Or
Go on,
technically two bedside tables.
Shh. Don't let
It's
them know.
highly sophisticated.
It's two tables.
What?
That's two bedside
It's
tables.
a
What the fuck?
TTT
That's a
RPG.
TTRPG.
Yeah. That's better
God.
actually.
Mm.
I feel like more syllables works, but more.
Mhm.
High five.
No.
Hey, that's the one.
You
Can
tried-
that
you
and
tried to
use it
shut
over
it
and over
down
again.
before it
Thanks, we go.
happened.
You. That's
God,
right.
I just never high five with this hand.
Okay, that's the problem. He was
Yeah.
trying to
RPG.
left hand my right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Never
why it
left
was
hand or right
failing.
hand. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Tabletop.
That being said, my left hand probably cannot high five either.
I mean, we don't know.
Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I was
Yeah.
trying to not hit my mic, and I did
Watching
hit my
Rachel
mic.
just bash into the mic, just
God.
waiting to edit all these claps out.
Yeah. This is gonna be
Ah,
awesome
it's
for you, actually.
Do you guys have like TTRPGs that you've heard of but never played that you like have
Yes.
wanted to play?
There's one that I really, really want to play.
What is
called
it?
Burning Wheel or The Burning Wheel.
Oh, what's that?
What was that?
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's like a fantasy system like D&D, but it uses just D6s. And it's doesn't have like leveling systems or anything. It's scaled based on like how you use abilities. and how you use like your character's intrinsic beliefs.
Oh,
So
cool.
your character will believe in specific things that you said at the beginning of the game, and you get bonuses to your rolls depending on whether you play into those.
Right.
And some of those beliefs are bad, like negative things. So it encourages you to like take flaws and then play into the flaws. And it also obviously encourages you to take like good beliefs and play into those beliefs as well. And also, like, if you want to get better at using a sword, you only get better by using the sword.
Nice.
So it's got like a really interesting scaling mechanic to it.
That sounds
It's not
cool.
like nice and clean cut like D&D is, where it's like very set levels.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
It would be maybe it'd be a fun idea for like a one of these like bonus episodes. Not maybe to
It
necessarily.
is so mechanically
Yeah, yeah.
dense.
No, I'm not. I figured. I don't necessarily
something
think.
based off it?
But I'm saying no. I was gonna say we each do like a little mini like 15-minute book report. on
that'd be
an
so
RPG.
fun.
yeah.
There's one that I've always wanted to play. I just had to look it up. But it's called Dread, and it's a slasher like based RPG. Like a like a Friday the 13th, Halloween sort of thing.
That's great.
But what's cool about it is that the probability mechanic it uses, instead of a dice, is it uses a Jenga tower.
To add like tension?
Yeah, and so
That's great.
you like, and I feel like it's the perfect game to like play with like a bunch of friends, like drinking, like at a batch or something. You have just Jenga tower, and like every time you do something, you pull from the Jenga tower, and eventually, I think like I don't know exactly know how it works. I imagine when it falls, you
Something
die.
bad happens, yeah.
Because I imagine it's probably designed that everybody except for one person dies over the course of the session, like in a slasher.
Potentially.
Right.
But yeah, I just always thought that would be a really fun one shot.
That would be great, actually.
That sounds cool. Yeah. I imagine someone's tower like fall over into someone else's tower. Like that'd be pretty funny.
I don't think everybody has their own.
What?
What? You don't
Yeah.
need like 12 Jenga sets? A new monster's entered, and I need to bring out my 6th Jenga tower.
It's like a battle map. It's like
And you push it over. This monster
It's
makes
like
a flank
like
attack.
a shuffleboard, like broom, right?
You have to draw 3 tiles from your Jenga tower.
that's
Draw
so
That would
them.
be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that one says all girls drink.
This is so complicated.
Oh, god.
Yeah, it's just part drinking game, part slasher, part
Part
RPG.
nightmare.
yeah.
Real-time strategy battle game.
Real-time strategy.
Oh my god, it's fucking chess.
I'm judging Jenga.
Part therapy.
Real-time strategy Jenga.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
You can
Just
plus
normal
you can only play it in the back of a moving vehicle as well.
Oh,
yeah. Just
Oh,
Oh,
imagine
that's
like
funny.
Civ, but it's like Jenga.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Think about it.
We could make a roguelite video game out of this for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Every time you play, the order of the Jenga pieces is random. Could you imagine?
Holy shit. Oh, that really quickly
have I been
before
playing
we
Jenga wrong this
wrap
whole
this
time?
up.
Yeah.
This reminds
Go.
me of in Mr. Beast, one of Mr. Beast video.
Oh,
The
hell
one-
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You guys, I love that Mr. Senor Beast.
Oh, is this your...
Isn't your best?
But he did a video recently where I think the premise of the video was basically just like like all the most famous, well, like all the biggest YouTubers. It was like 30 YouTubers and streamers that were famous doing challenges and stuff for like
Awesome.
$1 million.
My
or
favorite
something.
kind of content.
Yeah. And one of the challenges was like one-on-one Jenga, like giant Jenga towers
One-on-one Jenga
where but the
versus Jenga.
but the thing is that they like totally fucked up because the first they had to do like about, I don't know, like 30 or like 15 of these, and the first one took 2 hours to do. And so they did like this 2-hour thing, and then we're like, fuck, okay, we have to
Revise
we have to
this.
just get everybody to do regular sized Jenga at the same time.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's possible?
I'm saying it's possible. Yeah, I think we should do it.
Regular sized Jenga at the same time.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Imagine it.
No.
Okay. Do we think this guy he does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Oh,
fucking
yeah, he-
destroyed the DM.
Yeah.
Oh, but
The
wait,
lamps
this is
are
about the
good.
DM though.
The DM does not.
No.
The
Oh, does
DM,
the
the
DM
DM, the DM is unhinged.
shot.
They are an insecure baby.
I
Yeah,
can't even think of
nobody likes an insecure guy.
Yeah.
DM
We'll go.
takes strong, decisive action. So I think that kind of fucks. You know, he sees what he doesn't
That's-
like and he says something about it.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
certainly does take action.
Yeah.
He sees what
that
he
was-
doesn't want and he removes it from the equation.
Yes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it
Oh
seems
my
kind
God.
of passive aggressive.
Grim.
You know?
Terrible.
That's kind of that guy from Mad Men.
Don Draper.
That's so Don Draper.
yeah.
Yeah.
God, I've been loving Mad Men lately. That's an insanely good show.
It's a good show.
Still have yet to.
I've only seen the first few seasons. Oh wait, yeah, no, the first couple. It's
yeah,
good.
I mean, I won't talk about it too much, but
Oh.
it's like one of those shows where you watch it and you realize that everything else that you've watched is bad because
Oh,
this
wow.
is like
Yeah.
really good.
That receptionist
strong
lady,
appreciation.
is it Penny?
Peggy.
Oh,
She's
that's
the in my
best
mind, she's
character.
the protagonist.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
we're getting way too deep into the Mad
No.
Men talk.
Yeah,
Next episode's
that's
going to be a
Mad
Mad Men.
Men.
theme.
Yeah, Mad Men
yeah.
episode.
Download.
Everybody watch the pilot
That's
episode
the
of
book
Mad
report.
Men.
It's on Mad Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Make
let's wrap it up. Well, what was the moral of
I
the-
think I have a moral,
Yeah.
a potential moral.
What have we learned?
If your friends don't want to show up to a D&D game, strap them to your back and drag them on in,
yeah.
kicking
Yeah.
and screaming the whole way.
Yeah.
Nobody can defy you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, and on that note, let's say good night till the mums. I think.
We're so
Good night,
uncertain
Good
about
morning,
the ending of
mums.
this one.
I-
We have
At a
it
certain
down
point,
for the
that
D&D
is-
thing.
It's good,
At a
good
certain
night
point-
mums, right?
Huh?
It is good night mums.
And I feel like it's
thought it was Good
become just
Morning
being
Mums.
uncertain about how we end.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
feel
That's
like it's
what
a
it is now.
consistent feature. Just fade this out.
Okay, see
Really
ya.
It's just
slowly.
like,
Start
bye.
fading it out like
Bye,
10
yes,
minutes
yeah.
Bye,
ago.
guys.
Good night, mums.
Good
Yeah.
night
Good night,
mums.
mums.
I should be clear. Mad Men is not Suits.
That was a Bass Jump Comedy original. It's cooked.